More and more cleaning business owners are asking the same question. How can I get cleaning clients from ChatGPT? And why does ChatGPT show some cleaning businesses and not others? This is not down to AI hacks or anything like that. It is down to how your business exists online today. And this is what I want to cover off in today's video. What are the most important things for you to do as a business owner to get ranked in those ChatGPT results, and where you should focus your time? So let's dive right into it. So first of all, we need to optimize our Google business profile. So ChatGPT still brings in all the information from Google generally. And as we know, the Google business profile is an extremely important part of your business. It not only shows Google, what services you provide, what categories of cleaning, it shows your reviews, it shows some photos. So making sure that your Google business profile is optimized will really maximize your chances of getting shown in these ChatGPT results. So make sure your profile is filled out correctly. Make sure that all your descriptions are filled out, covering the services that you provide, covering the areas that you provide them. Make sure that you've added lots of non-stock photos or videos. Make sure the categories and service types are being added. You basically want to make sure that all the fields in your Google business profile have been filled out. And don't forget to be publishing regularly. Generally with our clients, we want to be publishing weekly social posts. So it shows Google and ChatGPT that you're active and willing and able to take on new clients. So make sure that your Google business profile is optimized on day one, and make sure that your reviews are continuing to come in. This is a really important part because ChatGPT is looking at active companies, but also high quality businesses as well. So point two is then to have a clearly laid out website. So the days of being able to, rank organically for a single page website, are long gone. And this is the same with ChatGPT results as well. If someone is going into ChatGPT and asking for recommended house cleaning companies in Chicago, if you've got a very, very thin website, a website which doesn't have a lot of content, your chances of getting ranked or being identified as one of those recommended cleaning companies is going to be far lower. And obviously in the more competitive areas, the biggest cities across the country, you're going to have to take it to really the next level. So when we are thinking about a well-structured and laid out website, there's a few things that we need to make sure. So first of all, we need to make sure that our website, covers a lot of the content, the key content on our homepage. We need to make sure that it's very clear to Google, what services we provide and which locations that we provide it. So let's say you're a house cleaning business in Chicago. We need to make sure that there's plenty of content about house cleaning and the areas that you cover in Chicago. We need to make sure that the titles on our homepage, the H1s, the H2s, contain these keywords. We need to make sure that we've got embedded maps. We need to make sure that within house cleaning, we cover all the different services that we provide. So, maybe we cover move-out cleaning and post-construction cleaning, as well as, your weekly and bi-weekly cleanings. So we need to make sure that our homepage not only contains sufficient content, generally I would say you want to be aiming for 1,500 or 2,000 words of content, but we need to make sure that all the areas that we cover in location terms are also covered on that homepage as well. So the homepage is the primary real estate of your website. You need to make sure that is optimized, but once you have that in place, that is not sufficient. We need to make sure that we have individual pages for all the services that we provide. So let's say Angela's Cleaning Service provides move-out cleaning and post-construction cleaning. We would need to have an Angela's Cleaning Company /move-out cleaning, and another page would be /post-construction cleaning. It's not sufficient to have a paragraph on your homepage that goes into the move-out cleaning that you provide. You need individual pages on your website that go into depth about the move-out cleaning or post-construction cleaning or whatever services that you provide. With the move out cleaning, maybe you include a checklist, maybe you include sort of estimated timings. If there is What happens if the client isn't happy? Do you come back, or is there a refund? You need to go into detail on these pages. You want to have plenty of photos. Those photos need to be tagged by Move Out Cleaning. All those images need to have descriptions. If you've got testimonials of move out clients, you want to put them in there. So really, you want to take your website from that type of size to maxed out. All these individual services need to have individual pages. Once you have that in place, your job isn't done yet. You need to also make sure that you have individual pages for all the key locations in your area. So if you cover Chicago, as we know, within the Chicago area, there's lots of other cities, there's lots of towns, there's lots of neighborhoods. And really what you want to be doing is making sure that you have individual pages for what you believe are the most important cities that you cover, the most important neighborhoods or towns. Because if Google can see that you have individual pages for specific locations, you're far more likely, if someone pulls out their phone and pulls out ChatGPT and they look for they're in a specific city in the Chicago area, if they see that you have a specific website page, a specific location page on your website talking about house cleaning, you're far more likely to rank. You're far more likely to rank in Google organic results as well as ChatGPT results as well. So you need to make sure that your website is not only structured in the right way, but it is sufficiently large, sufficiently broken out into services and locations. And if this is the case, the likelihood of ChatGPT picking out your cleaning business as one of those recommended cleaning companies is going to be far higher. So step 3 is then to make sure that your directory listings are consistent. What do I mean by this? So a directory or an online directory is any place where your website is listed. So it could be Facebook, it could be on Yelp, it could be Bark, it could be Angie. There are lots of different website directories listed on the internet. And we need to make sure that not only is our company listed on lots of these different locations, but we need to make sure that the information, the data is consistent across the web, because both Google and ChatGPT dislike it when there's any inconsistency in information. So if the phone number is different on your Yelp profile versus what you have in your website versus what is on Facebook, that is going to hurt you. You need to make sure that what is called your NAP, your name, address, and phone number, is exactly the same across all these different directories. So, and that really boils down to even, how your address is laid out. So, make sure that, the commas are put in the right place. Make sure that the zip codes, the formatting of the zip code is consistent across all these directories. And once you get that consistency, both Google and ChatGPT have a high degree of certainty that your business is located in the specific area that you serve. And again, that certainty will feed through to ChatGPT results. Your likelihood of getting seen there is going to be far higher. So I'm hoping that you're finding the video helpful so far. I just wanted to flag to you guys that I do have a great free resource. It's the top 20 marketing channels guide for cleaning companies. As well as getting clients on ChatGPT, I also go into what I believe are all the other most effective marketing channels out there for your cleaning business. So if you are interested, I'll leave a link in the description for you below, and you can go and download that. So step 4 is to make sure that you get reviews and high quality reviews. So when you go into ChatGPT, many people will start off searching by, give me some recommendations for cleaning companies in my area. And recommendations will often, the ChatGPT results will often skew towards higher quality. So if they can see that a certain cleaning company has not only lots of reviews, but a high average rating. So let's say they had 150 Google reviews at a 4.9 average rating, that is going to be a real indicator to ChatGPT that you're a high quality business. They're more likely to recommend you on that basis. If you've only got, say, 10 reviews at 4.9, which is still obviously a great average rating, then Google or ChatGPT has less certainty, particularly compared to the higher review volume company. You know, they've got less certainty with the smaller reviews that you're as high quality as the other business. So we need to make sure that we put a huge emphasis on collecting reviews, you know, consistently. And this is where having a scheduling software like ZenMaid or Booking Koala can really help in your business. You know, after every single cleaning is completed, you know, we need to send a follow-up email or a follow-up communication with our clients to see how they found it. And if they found the service good, you know, you can send them a link to your Google business profile or your Facebook profile. And getting this consistent new reviews to these profiles is really, really important. Google likes not only the number of reviews, the average rating, but also the recency, the velocity of reviews as well. So we need to make sure that that is baked into our day-to-day processes. You know, ChatGPT, when they're thinking about recommendations and high-quality cleaning companies, will always rank a cleaning company that has had, say, 50 new reviews in the last 6 months versus another cleaning company with the same number of reviews but only, say, 10 reviews in the last 6 months. So make sure that you focus on getting those reviews from clients. It really is a key way to differentiate between higher quality operators and lower quality operators. So then point 5 is then to publish helpful content on your website. So I see this far too often, and this is particularly an issue within the SEO field, you know, even before ChatGPT really came along, that people would just put a piece of blog content on their website, you know, how do I clean a toilet, or what cleaning products do I need to use to clean a bathtub? Very, very generic, not particularly helpful, the same type of content that you would see from one cleaning company to another. So content is still really important. You know, we need to be publishing helpful content that people are interested in reading, because people will, you know, if they come across a piece of content and they click off 2 seconds after seeing it, that is an indicator to Google that it is not particularly helpful. Whereas if someone spends, you know, 2 minutes reading through the content and then clicks onto another page in your website, this engagement on your website is an indicator to Google and ChatGPT that you are a higher quality operator. So think about the content. What content would be helpful if you yourself was in the shoes of a potential client? You know, there's lots of great information out there, and again, you want to use ChatGPT for ideas, but you know, more interesting pieces of content than how do I clean a bathtub would be, what is the going rate for cleaning companies in Chicago? You know, why should I use a cleaning company as opposed to an independent contractor? What is the difference between using a franchise like Molly Maid or Merry Maid versus a company that isn't a franchise? You know, all this content is going to be far more helpful for a potential client. It's probably going to be content that isn't very common online. You know, people will read it, they'll engage with it, maybe they'll share with it on other social platforms. So you want to be creating regular content on your website that helps people. You know, Google likes fresh content. ChatGPT indirectly, therefore, will like, you know, fresh content as well. So make sure that you don't go down that easy route of just publishing the same content that is being replicated all across the web, across different cleaning companies. Think carefully about what would be helpful if you were in the shoes of a potential client. So if you get these 5 steps right, you know, you're going to maximize the chances of getting recommended as one of those cleaning companies in ChatGPT. As we know, people are spending more and more time on ChatGPT. It's going to be an increasingly important part of what you do. But the good news is that if you have a really effective local SEO strategy in place, you are going to be indirectly getting ranked on ChatGPT as well. And this is what we see with many of our SEO clients that we work with. So in this next video, I'm going to give you an intro to what local SEO is, how to set it up, and the key things that you want to be focused on, and that will really get you on the right road to getting ranked not only on Google, but within ChatGPT as well. So I'll see you on the next one.